hard to get the NATOization.
President Biden today hosting German Chancellor Olaf Scholz.
Thank you, Olaf, for your strong and steady leadership.
The war in Ukraine topping the agenda in the pair's first White House meeting since the Russian invasion began.
Together we work lockstep to supply critical security assistance to Ukraine.
The two leaders discussing continued military aid for Ukraine, just as the Biden administration announced another $400 million package, mostly of ammunition. It comes as the U.S. is considering sanctions against China if the country were to start supplying Russia with weapons. Sanctioning China would almost certainly impact the U.S. economy and could further erode American support for Ukraine that polls show is already beginning to wane.
The president believes that the American people understand well what's at stake here, Peter. It's independence. There's an ideal that all Americans can get behind and understand.
Fresh urgency as the U.S. works to arm Ukraine against an anticipated Russian offensive this spring. Already the eastern city of Bakhmut the focus of intense fighting. Russian President Vladimir Putin meeting with his Security Council today, one day after the highest level talks between Russia and the U.S. since the invasion began. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met briefly with his Russian counterpart on the sidelines of the G20 summit, urging an end to the unjust war. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.